Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I don't know how chalked our stream is, but we're here. The Rocket League boys are playing their Playfly League match today. I'm joined by Ross here today.
Here we go. Stony Boney on the mic.
What?
Rough.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Game audio is way too loud, okay.
We can hear you.
How's that? Maybe better. Let me turn the actual game down.
Yeah, turn your mic volume up.
60. My volume up. Chat, can you hear me, chat? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Yeah,
That's good. Okay.
you in the water?
Yeah, we're all good. We're ready to go whenever y'all are. All right. Forgive us for the chalk stream, but we're here. I think officially, and yeah, we got the Keiser boys.
Let's get started into this. I'm excited.
I'm also very excited. It's my first cast, my first time ever officially casting a game. Never done it. My name is Zin. I'm usually a part of this team, but for the night we're letting Changa take the reins.
Changa. So who's Changa? I haven't met Changa before.
Changa would be the current. Well, I don't really want to say sub because I feel that takes some credit away from him, but he is the 4th player on the roster at the moment. He is, fun fact about him, he's 6'5". He's very tall. For perspective, I'm 5'6", so he kind of towers over me in a way.
Sheesh. Yeah, long tan and handsome.
Let's see, who are we even playing against here? Oh, they're not even in the lobby yet. These guys are not ready.
So what do we got going on today? Is this a 3v3?
Yeah, so it's gonna be a 3v3 game. Like I said, it's a Playfly League play. Ending stream. Oh wait. What if I do this? Wait.
Ending soon.
Boom. Tell me now. Are we good?
Let's give it a second. It's good.
There we go. Hey, you guys can see the game. Let's go. Oh, that's what we're, okay. Yeah, now I see what we're looking at here. Face cam moment? Hold on.
Yeah.
Do that?
It switches between both.
Oh, wait.
We can't have both at the same time.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we gotta do one or the other.
Oh, I just started recording on accident.
There you go.
Oh, I think, okay. All right, looks like the boys are getting fired up now. We're ready to go.
Who are we playing tonight?
Oh, low-key, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot the team name. I forgot what college this is.
If Lord Otaku is here, a little bit of an update on our wonderful Lord Otaku. He's feeling a bit under the weather today.
Yep, he's not feeling great, but we got the big guns out as team will start it quick as just Sky will just go and sink one off the kickoff. Guys, I don't really know what quite happened here. Changa kind of a mischallenge there, and Sky was just able to punch that one through for free. It will be Ferris. Ferris is going to be the team that we're playing against here.
Ferris. You mean Ferris is going to be the team that's losing here.
Ferris State. Yeah, hopefully that's the dream.
As we discussed last time with as last stream, I want to see balls and goals. That's what I'm here for today.
That's exactly what we need, and that's exactly how you win, scoring more goals than the other team. As we'll see Ferris here reset off their own back wall. First, I'm gonna get a good cut on that one. Takes the mid boost, looking for a 50. Kind of falls down into the midfields. See him pulse. Gonna get a beat there, and it's like a little bit of dead ball in the midfield here. The Ferris looks to be the one to take control. No, gonna kind of give it there. We'll reset again. Good save. A little bit of a double commit there for Ferris. See if they can punish. In comes these. How do I pronounce the guy's name? I'm gonna call him the. Just Guy. Gonna get a beat off there. Guys are a little bit boxed up there. That one gonna get a little loose, and he's gonna find the net on that one there. Guys are kind of scrambling on defense. Not much boost to go around, but doing what the boys can. We'll see if they can pull it together here.
It seems like we're struggling so far, but I've only seen Prism so far. Prism's last game was fantastic. You guys worked together amazingly last time, so I'm excited to see what these guys' teamwork could be like.
Yeah, definitely the guy to get it started here. Again, we're seeing a lot of double commits. As finally maybe Keiser able to get through the midfield as Demo comes through. Changa gonna control, gets beat out there in the challenge by Pulse. As it gets kind of dumped out to Prism. He kind of finds really nothing there, and Ferris will find their way out of their own half. Changa collecting this one in the corner. Looking to play it out of his own half. Low boost though, gonna look for a 50 maybe. It's past him. Denzi's a little bit too far forward there. Gets fed back into the midfield. Shot. Denzi up for the task. And this one goes back wall. Going to be a little awkward again. But Denzi able to control it here. Good 50 comes across. Changa can pick it up. Looks like it's going to be a 2-on-1 for a moment here. Can he get a shot off? Yes, the bump comes through. And Changa
go
with the shot. Keiser, they're on the board now. Perhaps all they needed to get started here.
That's all I wanted to see. He got a ball in the goal.
We need the blue goals coming through. See what they can do off the kickoff here. Maybe something special. Gonna be a little default. Gonna go to the corner now. Changa gonna collect it. Looks to go up high. Gets a reset and it's in the net. Changa.
2 for 2, back to back. That's incredible.
There, the boys are rolling now. Nice little shot there from Changa, showing off the mechs. See if they can take control of this one. Looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. We're only about 2 minutes into this one. A little whifty there as Prism kind of gets it off to the sidewall. Changa up towards Prism now. Prism a little awkward there, so he's just going to have to bail on that one. It's just Guy will be able to collect it. Good 50 from Changa. Who's there? It's Denzi!
Ooh, that was good. That was beautiful.
Lead for Keiser now. Started shaky. Now it's going strong.
Oh, beautiful. Straight to the teammate.
Absolutely. Good 50 across there to reach him. It's Ferris now. Gonna be the ones looking for an answer. Can they stop the Keiser momentum? Let's hope not. Good 50 there off the kickoff. Denzi. Gonna have a little bit of an awkward ball here, but does well with it. Prism gets a 50 off the back wall. A little awkward for Pulse as Changa gonna get the beat out. Denzi gonna look to slow this one down. Looks for the mid. Maybe the shot. Finds it. Pulse couldn't get enough on the save there, and Keiser gonna score again. They're scoring at will.
Denzi took those first 2 back-to-back scores and said, I took that personally, and said he had to get his own.
Absolutely now. Keiser just kind of piling it on here. 4 unanswered. Ferris, what do you got? They got demoed. That's D. Gonna just put a long shot through. Prism, air to collect it. It's calm. It's collected. Prism looking to get it out now. Finds a 50 with Changa there. Denzi now up. He's gonna be the next man. Puts it into the corner. A little awkward there. That ball's gonna feed into the midfield. Prism, can he shoot it?
Oh.
Saved away by Pulse. Now Ferris, low boost. Trying to find anyone with boost that can take control of the ball here. Nothing so far. That's just Guy will get the clear off, but only as far as Changa. Will feed it up to Denzi. Puts it mid. Prism not able to find much there. Bump comes through and looks like Ferris will be able to collect this one here. Looking for a good 50 maybe. No, it's going to go off the back wall over one's head, so he leaves it for D. Prism. Going to take over on this one here. No 50 there. Just gets simply beat out. Denzi gets a beat on one. Right over the top. Little bit of an awkward ball here. Who will be first to it? It's going to be D, and it's going to be Ferris. Looking for the mid maybe. Nothing there. Pulse tries to feed it down to the corner, maybe to his teammate. Pascal going to take control of this one here. 50s on Changa. Looking for more here. Grabs a boost. No. A little bit of a weird game in the boost department. Feels like both teams kind of taking their turns, not having much of it. As you see Prism again, no boost. 50 there. Good bump by Changa there. Looks to put this one in the midfield. Changa, a little bit of a whiff there. Maybe a fake. Denzi now collects this one in the corner. Looking to feed it mid. Nothing much going to show for there. And this one will be reset into the corner now. Changa.
Okay, one.
Gonna take slow control here. I don't know. Our game is frozen. Game is frozen, folks.
Oh, it's going over to there.
Suddenly we're on the TV. I don't know how.
We're good.
Oh, we're good, folks. We're all good. We're back. First, I'm gonna pop this one in the midfield. Not really sure what happened there, but clearly not much. Shot comes through. Denzi, yes!
Oh!
Off the post and in.
That was tasty. Last 30 seconds had to eke one right in there.
There we go. Keiser controlling, dominating so far. Started off rough. Ends well here. Another kickoff here. Watch for these kickoffs as guys are not always the best in the kickoffs, but definitely something to work on. But I think as far as this series goes, it's going to be the best opportunity for Fair State. It's going to be off the kickoffs because clearly they're getting outplayed here. As Changa, when it rains, it pours. We got 6 unanswered from Keiser here.
4 in a row without even a single goal from the other team. What was it?
What's that? It's Ferris.
Ferris
State.
State.
Ferris State, I believe is the name here. As again, like I said, off the kickoff, it's going to be their best time for pressure. It's going to be a 1v1 here. Prism ample to it. It looks like they'll take control here. Maybe one more for the good. Feeds off into the corner and nothing much to show for there, but Keiser making a statement in game 1. This one going to be up for a little bit longer here. Pulse looking at key drops there. What do you think the key so far for Keiser has been?
Key so far has been their ability to maintain control of the ball. I've been seeing them the entire time, especially in the air. I was seeing Prism really and Denzi really going up there.
Right. Guys, if anyone knows how to get rid of like the director like overlay on keyboard, someone let me know, because I only know how to do it on controller by hitting circle. I know you guys see the names at the bottom there. Let's find out a bind for that. Is you ready to go for game 2 here?
We'll search.
Here we go. The good old Google. Always there to help us.
I'm binging it actually.
Bing, W Bing. Honestly, a big Bing mention in the big
win.
P6. Any Bing users in the chat? It's like it'd be like this stuff down here. Try and get rid of this. No. What was that?
Press H.
H. Oh my god, we're back. There we
We
go.
are
There
so
we go. Now we've got
back.
a full broadcast. Dude.
Bro.
Now we're really talking.
Now we're official. Absolutely no issues here
As
at
we
the
get
Keiser
into
Esports.
game 2 here. Prism gonna collect it off the mid. Looks for a mid pass.
Ooh.
Keiser looking to start it quickly. Rebound here. Collected by Denzi. Gonna give it away though, but Ferris gonna look to control. They get a good 50 there. Low boost again. Ferris State, they need to get some boost here. As it goes under 1, gonna look for a bump maybe. Denzi, the shot on target. Prism. Gonna find gold here.
That's what we're talking about.
That's the Keiser offense. Always high pressure. As experience playing with these guys, it's always a lot of offense. When they're playing offense, you know they're feeling good. They're feeling confident. The Seagulls. Oh, Seahawks. Sorry, got confused with
Whoa,
me and Denzi.
whoa.
The Seahawks
The
flying
Seahawks.
high. They're scoring now.
No,
Ferris State looking for the response here.
Absolutely, I completely agree with you. In the last games, we could seriously see how aggressive this team was, our team was on the offense.
Absolutely.
And they're carrying it over into this team, into this game as well.
Yep, and you see them trying to play some more offense, kind of finding real estate in the Ferris State Esports half.
It's free real estate.
That's what we like to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Prism gonna challenge this one in the corner. Be weary here if you're Ferris State. This one's getting loose. Changa gonna look for a double.
Oh.
Staved away. What do they got left, Ferris State? They've got a clear now. That's gonna be right into a Keiser car, so they'll have time to reset now. Go over the top now. Prism playing this one slow, trying to get past one, but both ample to meet it there. As D gonna get a free touch. Kind of a little awkward there. Changa tries to drive through challenge. Denzi gonna go over the top of one. It's gonna be awkward now as a miss comes through from Just Sky. 50 there. This one flying high. A lot of wild 50s going around here.
Absolutely. Keiser is they stepped it up from the last game. They are not letting them score. They are mad. They are angry they got beat that bad.
Yeah, so far. Look at the bleeding as they'll find a shot. Bottom corner.
Just Sky coming in.
That one was awkward for Prism as he kind of just couldn't find the spot where he wanted to 50 it. Guy This says, I'll take that. Finds a goal, and we're dead even here.
All right. Now do me a favor. I'm new to this. I played Rocket League, but I'm new to this terminology. What do we got? It was a 50 here. When you say that, what is a
So a
50?
50-50 is going to be when two cars from each team it's kind of like a deadlock, and both cars kind of try and hit the ball face on, and the ball just kind of usually dies. So then be 50. It's called a 50-50 because, you know, it's a 50-50 shot of winning the ball.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see.
As
Yeah.
Chonga puts that one mid. Denzi do it. Kind of plays it in no man's land here, but Prism going to try and get a play on it. Awkward for one of them, so they leave it for the next. As Pulse going to get a good dunk there. Looks to continue onto it. Kind of flies by it. Sky going to put a shot on Chonga. Able to meet it. Though they were looking for the bump. And a team bump comes through there. Chonga going to get a 50 off. And now Prism will lift to control. Trying to stall time for his team to get boost. Denzi playing a little bit too close to that one, maybe. Kind of a little bit on top of each other. A little bit of awkward ball here as Keiser finally, now they break out. A little awkward. Maybe caught Ferris State backpedaling, but they were able to get to it. As just Sky going to play it down to D. Over to Pulse. A little bit of team play here from Ferris State as the mid gets demoed. And Keiser will break out for free now. That one's given away. Bump comes through.
Oh.
Saved by V. Diving save there. Do they have more, though? As they finally get a clear out now. Time to get the boost. Chonga throws this one mid. V looking for something, anything to relieve this pressure. As now they get into the blue half. Get a beat off. Maybe a double. Going to be cleared away by Prism there. And Ferris State looks to reset by putting in their corner. Prism will have none of it. Kind of gets cleared out now, finally. And once again, Keiser going to be able to collect the ball. Gets put into the midfield here. Pass across. Shot. Save. Okay, what a save by Prism. Another 50 comes through. Prism just going to bang it out. Needs to get boost. Need to relieve the pressure. Just Sky again going to shoot. Denzi there to it. Again, looking to play it slow out of the corner. Maybe they need a big bang to get him out. That one won't do it. Kind of awkwardly played. Dempsey going to collect it here. Going to go up high to the ceiling. Sky able to meet it. No further than Prism's car, however, as he goes over to awkward open net here. Can they capitalize on it? Yes, they can. Dempsey going to sink the shot there. Keiser leads with less than a minute left. This one's being played tight here, so I don't really know if much more scoring will be said.
This is absolutely amazing matchup. I don't think there's, you know, as you said, I don't think there's going to be another score.
Absolutely, yeah. Down to the wire here. Ferris, do you have a response? They had one last time. Can they type one out here? No, it goes as far as Prism. Looks like there was a demo on the back line. Don't quite know who it was. Off the rebound, Denzi gonna look for a shot. Bump not there. Chonga looks to keep this one in the play here. Pulse kind of misses there. Gets put across the V. Can he do anything with this at all? Leaves it for just Sky. That one going to be put a little bit wide, but Pulse going to be the first one to it. Sky meeting there for a challenge. Denzi looks to clear this one out now. Killing the time. This is exactly what Keiser needs to win this game. Ferris State, they need to get out of their half. Bumping each other. It's getting awkward. Not where you want to be with 10 seconds left. Can they make anything happen now? They can't even get onto the ball. Again, it's given away, but just Sky gonna get on it. Maybe last chance opportunity. No, it'll drop.
No.
As Keiser takes game 2.
Huge W.
Absolutely. And in a best of 5, being up 2-0, you know, Keiser's sitting comfortable here. Hopefully no overconfidence comes through and they can just close this out in 3. Ferris. They look threatening at times, but just not enough here to...
I mean, they're playing well. No doubt about it. They're playing well.
Absolutely.
But our boys are playing better.
The boys in blue.
The boys in blue.
Trying to get it done here. Let's wait H again.
H.
There we go. The big H got us right this time. Now we know our binds, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we need. Go Keiser. Go Keiser is absolutely correct. As we count down 3, 2, 1, and we're going in game 3. Can Keiser close it out? Can Ferris State extend this series a little bit longer? Let's find out now. Is Chonga going to come quickly with a reset? Just Sky feeds it into the corner, but it'll be no further than Denzi is going to go off the corner. Nothing to show for there. As Prism going to collect the loose ball here. Kind of an awkward play in the corner here as Changa looks to put it mid. Just Sky gonna be the first one to it. I honestly, Just Sky has been the guy for Ferris State. You think if they're gonna get anything in this series, it's gonna come through him. As a beat comes through, this one's gonna go a long way. It's gonna be a race back. Changa, first one to it, Sky. Kind of awkward there as maybe looks to control this one. He gets a pass. Is that one gonna go in? Race back. Denzi gets to it first, but Pulse, they're on a dunk. Not much there. Changa gonna be able to control here. Gets 50 there in the midfield. Prism looking for a pinch maybe. Yeah, it goes mid to Denzi as he can't really get much to it. Sky gonna beat him. And he gets a beat around another one as well. Changa gonna be the last man back, forced to do something with this one, and he gets just enough. Gonna be a little awkward here on the Keiser goal line. Who's gonna be to it first? It's off the post. The follow-up also gone. As Pulse can't get anything there. They put it across. Changa maybe looking for a double. No, he just looks for the shot as Sky once again able to meet it. Like I said, Sky is the guy as Pulse gonna put it high. Maybe a read here. Drops it down to Pulse. What a shot there for Ferris State.
That was intense. That was good.
Just a little awkward there. Went for a squishy save. No one else really there to help on the Keiser defense. So reset. Try and score on the second possession, maybe. Kickoff goes in the favor of Ferris State. Given away to Prism, however. But challenge once again, and a demo comes through. Just Sky looking to play it slow. Can he get past? No, Changa there for the response, and he gets the clear as well. So pressure relieved. Time for Keiser to get boost and mount an attack. This one gonna be awkward for Prism. Gonna go a long way. Changa gonna need to save it there, and pretty calm there. Denti gets a beat off. Maybe looking for the shot. No, Pulse gonna be there for it. This one gonna be put out mid. Prism drops it to Denti. No shot there. Again, it is Just Sky meeting the ball there. Denzi gonna pick this one up in the corner. Looks to put it mid. Maybe get a bump. No. No one back for Keiser. Can Ferris State capitalize? Yes, they can. A little bit too much committed to the offense there.
Wide open. No one was there.
Yep, it's going to be, I believe it was Prism, thinking that having so much confidence in Denzi to get the bump or put it mid. Couldn't really find anything, however. As now they're down 2. Response needed soon with about half the game left. They've still got quite a bit of time, but you know they want to get it rolling soon. As Prism gonna get a big clear there. Pulse gonna be forced to control this one, and he does so. Picks up the corner boost, gonna go up high. Prism there to meet him. As Changa gonna be in the corner, played mid. Who's got it? It's a double commit from Ferris State, but they keep it out, and now they've cleared it. Prism on the goal line, calm and collected. Changa looks to maybe cut off Prism here as he puts it up high. Just Sky once again. Kind of gets an awkward ball there, not what we're used to seeing there from him. But they do manage to get it cleared, however, only as far as the midfield line, where Keiser will meet it. Kind of a bit of an awkward ball here as it gets cleared out. And Keiser going to look to control this one maybe. You know the Ferris State players are all over it though. Pulse just kind of waiting here. Kind of drops it mid. Who's going to be first? It's Just Sky there. And a demo comes across in the midfield. Can they score here? No, deflected away. As Keiser now looking for anything. Their low boost. Prism gets it under 150 on another. That's a huge play on 0 boost there. Shot comes through, maybe no. I'm going to be pinched a long way. Perhaps on purpose, the Prism there. Who's going to look to control this one. Gets a reset. Tries to go over the top. Just Sky there to meet it. Gets enough on it. Into the corner now. Maybe looking for a shot. No good. Is this one going to go back into the Keiser corner? Again, it feels like they're constantly racing back to get to the defensive end here. Maybe a little bit of third man issues here coming out for Keiser. As a minute ticking down here, they've got to do something and they've got to respond soon if they're going to have enough time to get the second one off. Kenzie with a beat here. Not really much to show for. Again, they're boxing their own half, but Changa gets it as far as the midline. Can he get any further than that, however? No, Just Sky going to get it. Good bump comes through there. Can they do anything with it? 0 boost. Changa desperate to get it out of his own half. Desperation, maybe not enough here. As 30 seconds now. Time keeps ticking down. Still getting boxed in their own half. Ferris State, the pressure doing well. They're not threatening to score, but they're doing enough to keep it in the Keiser half and prevent them from scoring. Just a little bit of an awkward ball comes here. Just Sky going to be able to make up for it, though. And again, awkward touch. Pulse puts it high, and that'll be, I think, all she wrote for this game here. Maybe one for the road for Keiser. Doesn't even look like that. Maybe the momentum will continue to roll in Ferris State favor as that one will drop now. And Ferris State have responded with a game in this series.
They took it away on that one. They absolutely brought it back. They really want to stretch out. They really want to stretch this out. They're trying to make a comeback.
Absolutely. And looks like a 2/3 team effort there from Ferris State. Dropping the big 82 points, but points don't matter when you're winning. It's about getting the game wins in the series. As we still got 2 opportunities for Keiser to close it out. They want to close it out as soon as possible, but definitely important to not get overzealous here.
Absolutely. They really came out strong in the first game. They really brought it back in the second game, but now we're here. We're going to the 4th one. Best out of 5.
Yep.
So it's the first of 3, and we have one more matchup after this. Is that correct?
That will be, yes, and I will not be on the booth for that one as I will be playing. I'll be on the field there.
Man.
Maybe we're going to get some Chief action in the booth here, but
Yeah.
we'll get there when we get there. We've got one series in front of us first that Keiser must cross the line on if they want to go, if they even want a chance of going 2-0 on the night. As we'll get a game. It's game 4 underway here soon. There we go.
H.
WH here. My favorite key on the keyboard at the
Whoa.
moment.
Whoa.
As we'll see. Can Keiser close it out? Can Ferris State force a game 5 kickoff here? Gonna go in the favor of Keiser as Changa will go up high. Look for a 50 maybe. He gets it. It's gonna go in the net off of Just Sky. He couldn't get enough on that ball.
6 seconds in.
Setting the tone early is Keiser with a good 50 there on Pulse. Just couldn't get behind it enough to stop the momentum of Changa. Too much forward momentum there.
Just tapped it in.
All you need there.
Just tap.
Going to be a good start if you're a Keiser fan here, which I hope you are. If you're watching this stream right now, make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell, show the boys some love. As now it'll be Ferris State having their turn. Changa gonna have none of it. Be fed out to Sky. A little bit of a miss there. Gonna kind of go off the back wall, and maybe Keiser getting away with one there. It goes. Look to reset it back. Keiser right now holding the possession well, even when it's in their own half. They're finding each other. There's another shot gonna come through. Gonna be a little weak, so it'll be an easy save for Just Sky. Maybe into the corner. Shot.
Ooh, Changa again!
Extra pass. All that's required here for Keiser. Maybe they found the secret formula. You think the Ferris State players may be expecting an immediate shot there, but extra pass all they needed to get broken through the defense there.
Changa.
There we go. As a little bit of an awkward kickoff where Keiser, they'll take control of it. Maybe looking for a double. Denzi couldn't do it all himself. And now it's going to go back into the Keiser half. A demo comes through. Shot. No. Denzi to it first. As now Prism gets a beat on one. And he'll be out of the play for a second. You see him grab a corner boost there. Another 50 comes through. Changa going to have this one for free. Be in the Ferris State half. Looks like maybe a little bit of an overcommit there. No. Be Denzi the first one to it. Pulse. Kind of looks to clear this one out. Prism a little bit of an awkward touch there. But still, team there to make up for it. In the corner here, feeding its way out into the midfield. Just Sky. What do you got? He gets a sidewall off the right wall, but not really much to show for there. It doesn't really do much. So this one kind of fed into the midfield. It's going to be a weak shot there. Not enough. Conger going to leave this one for Denzi here. Gets dunked down. Sky, is that one going to find the net? No, it'll go off the crossbar. Follow-up maybe. No. Also rejected. Gets put into the corner, and maybe the fourth man, the secret fourth man, saving Keiser there. As important for them to not let Ferris State get any momentum here. As they're looking for one off the back wall. Kind of awkward for the Keiser defense. Another beat into the corner. Fed midfield. No one on the Ferris offense. Going to be looking challenge on that one there as it goes back into their own half. Maybe a shot here. Gonna be awkward. Double. Can it find its way through? No, it's defended. Double also off target. There's just Guy looking to get anything there. And looks like Denzi looks to play that one safely into the corner. Just like I was saying, they're playing it to each other all the time. Maybe not on this opportunity, though. But finds their way back to a Keiser player here. As this one popped up high. Who'll be the first two with Prism. Gonna kind of miss there. Awkward shot. Sky gets surrounded just enough to get the beat on Changa there. And it'll be a goal for Ferris State.
Ooh.
As Ferris, they'll have some time to play with here. Little bit under half the game. Can they find the equalizer? Or perhaps can Keiser double up on their lead? Prism gonna look for a double, and he does it.
That's my man Prism. I enjoy Prism.
You asked for me and I'm there. They respond quickly. Keiser, that's exactly what they needed here. They take back the reins, and they're back in control of this series now. They're looking to end it. As we'll reset here off the kickoff once again. This one won by Keiser here. Good challenge there. Not having no nonsense there from Keiser on the up high challenge. Kind of put that one back wall. Pulse. The corners, kind of the most awkward spot to play in the game, both offensively and defensively, but typically tends to favor the offensive team more. You gotta be really careful if you're Ferris to not dive into those. Could cause your demise there. As Denzi gonna put a shot on. Sorry, that was Prism. Wasn't able to find anything there, but continuing pressure. Denzi off the back wall. Ferris State kind of panicking here again. The no boost issues coming back to haunt them. As Changa looks to put a corner. Nobody there in time except for Just Sky.
Just Sky. Just in time. This guy.
This guy is the burning light for Ferris. As I said, if they're going to have any real estate in this series, it's going to come through the purchase of Sky here. So we reset to another kickoff. Again, deficit only 1 goal, minute 30. A lot of time left to play with for Ferris here. As a 50 in the corner here. Nothing to show for there. And Keiser will be able to clear their own half. Maybe, yeah, it gets put to Denzi, who a little bit of a whiff here. And look to collect this one here, maybe. No, it'll be Ferris. Gets sent back into their own half. Good demo there. I don't think we've seen enough of those this series. Puts in midfield. Changa gonna shoot, score as well.
Changa!
What a play from Keiser there. Just dropping it down onto his car. The chemistry coming alive here for the boys in the blue.
It's a beautiful night. It's amazing. We're call us Walter White because we're cooking.
There we go. The Seahawk spreading its wings, soaring high as they look for more maybe here. Don't even need any more, but trying to make a statement here against Ferris. As Denzi here, going to put it into the corner. A little bit of a double commit there from Ferris, but they look to control it. Awkward ball, they can't get to it, so it'll be Keiser looking to punish here. Prism going to get in front of that one quick. Controlling the midfield, all you need to do here if you're Keiser. As Denzi maybe going to look for a double. No, it gets beat out there by Just Sky. Changa will control this one off his own back wall. Gets a beat on one. Pressure coming for Ferris State. Never mind, it'll be cleared out once again by the Keiser squad. Midfield exactly where you want to be if you're Keiser. Exactly where you don't want to be if you're Ferris. They need something. 10 seconds of time.
8,
winding down.
7, 6,
Ferris
5.
not really gonna find anything here. One more shot. They can't get the charity, and Keiser will take this series in a 3-1.
That was beautiful. Masterclass in elegance.
Executed well. Outside of maybe a bit of a hiccup in game 3, they're gonna pull out the win here, and they kick us from the party. Absolutely toxic from the boys.
Ice cold. You guys did amazing.
And we got Denzi here. Hands in the pockets like they didn't lose a game to this team.
Huh?
Big time winner here. How we feeling, champ?
Fix it, Phil saying go
Let's
Keiser.
go fix it,
Keiser
Phil.
with the A.
W Keiser. Not even Keiser. It's Keiser. That's gonna be alternate
Seagulls,
spot
right?
for Keiser there, yeah.
Go see.
So what happened in that game 3 there? Why couldn't we close it out?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the boys in blue, they'll get it done, huh? Ghost
Yeah.
Eagles. Isn't that what they
Dude,
say?
I don't know how we lost. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of it sucked. I feel like just kind of trolled, but other than that, I don't really know. Still got the dub. Guys were pretty ass. Bad.
Whoa,
my
whoa,
bad.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Prophetic.
Family. Actually, we have a not intended for children on our stream.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So yeah.
well, it might be good, but we're gonna watch it. We're gonna want to watch it with those there. As I hope Mr. Fix It Phil is enjoying this one at home. Also hope the rest of them enjoyed that series. We've got another one on the docket for you. Can Keiser go 2-0 on the day? I'm gonna personally go ahead and step up into this one here as we're gonna go prepare for the next match. So
We'll be
yeah.
back at 8 p.m. EST sharp.
Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. You won't want to miss it. Conestoga College, a team that tends to give Keiser a bit of trouble. They beat us in Nace, actually last season in the final. I believe it was the final game of the regular season. Maybe looking for a bit of revenge here. Good scrim partners, so we'll see what happens in that one there, folks. And stay tuned in, as we'll be back here soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we back? We back. Testing.
Mic check 1 2. All right, for the second leg of the doubleheader, we have, of course, your Keiser University Seahawks against Conestoga College. As we transition to the gameplay, please bear with us. We are right. So in game. Bam. All right. Good, right?
No, we're not on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yes.
Maybe it's a stream delay.
Here, let me pop the stream.
It says it's registering.
All right, we're good. Yep. We're all good.
The audio too?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, we got a second game here against Conestoga College. This is a team we're familiar with. They're probably a top 30 to 35-ish team in the country. We've been right in that range as well, so it figures to be a good matchup. Heard you talking, Ross. What is your experience with Rocket League?
My experience with Rocket League, I was actually talking to Zay with this actually just before you walked in. We started the stream back. Very little. I've got about 25 hours in the game, but I play goalie. That's my main
Oh,
thing.
you're the goalie. Huh?
Yeah, I've got like maybe 150 shots on goal, maybe 50 goals, but I've
Yeah.
got 300 saves. That's all. Yeah.
Right. You need a kind of a Han Solo back there in net.
I like it. I feel like and then I love going from the goal to, pick an opening. Feel like a golden retriever, like mine, right after the ball,
Just pick your spots. It says unable to join party. Party is full. Zen. All right. Bear with us here, ladies and gents. We are getting an error. It says the party is full, which should not be the case.
As we mentioned before, we went on break. Zin was gonna be going on and playing in the game, and my new co-host has been upgraded. We are at the legendary status of Coach Krings. I'm honored to have him. First time streaming together. We get along. We chit chat. We get we laugh a little bit. So
For sure. I haven't been in the booth, but thank you, Ross. I haven't been in the booth too often. But I certainly, especially the game like this, I like to be on the comms, see what the boys are talking about, see what the strategy looks like. But no, excited to jump in the booth. I've been Rocket League is probably my most played game ever. I won't mention how many hours I have on this game. As we jump into the game, we will transition back. But no, it's excited to be in here. Our Rocket League team obviously has last year going into the year, we were 42nd in our kind of the national rankings in all of collegiate. Off to a little bit of a slower start this semester. But we've been making some changes on how we want to play the game, and I think, sometimes you get better before, or you get worse before you get better when you make wholesale changes, so...
Absolutely. I did notice last week when we streamed. What was it? The Tri-City or
the Tri-City Slam? Yeah, it's a big LAN in East Tennessee. This team is actually qualified for it. This Conestoga College. They get an early 1-goal lead. It's the one thing I talked about before this game actually started was we're notoriously bad at kickoffs, and right away we can see the kickoff.
Dave was talking about that. Zin, is it Zay or Zin? I keep
Zin Vez, so Zin, Brian, Zin, yeah, same thing. And as we're gonna go for a pinch here on this next attack, leaves our third in a pretty dangerous position. Zin and Prism scramble to get boost.
Who are we playing against, Coach?
Conestoga Condors.
Conestoga?
I'm not sure where they're located, actually. I want to say somewhere in the Northeast. Definitely a good team, though. Can we get the scoreboard on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we can see who's on the ball, too. So, Yeah, this was before your time. I mean, our Rocket League probably has. I would say Fortnite is up there, but Rocket League majorly. Why aren't we getting? What button did you press?
So just change it to the auto is 0.
Okay, we want broadcast, but what I was wondering was, I can't see who's hitting the ball.
H, yeah, H turn, yeah, you can hit H turn with the auto turn.
Okay, perfect. And bad time to do that is Conestoga puts another one through. But I was mentioning Rocket League. We've fall 2024, I guess, my first semester here, we won the championship in ECAC, and then we went to a tournament in New York. You know, one of 8 teams to qualify. So this is a roster that's very talented. They're all the top rank in the game, Supersonic Legend. And I heard a stat the other day, there's more billionaires in the world than Supersonic Legends. So it is rarefied air.
That is absolutely, definitely rare. Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's like 0.001%. So 1 out of 10,000 get to this level, which is crazy in and of itself.
It is insane. Yeah, absolutely. Every time, previously, or any time during orientation, a couple times we first met, Coach, you always talked about Rocket League being
Kind of my baby.
You always put a little emphasis on it. Even during the streams, I started streaming. It was just strictly COD, and we messaged in Discord, and you're like, I want to show a little more love to Rocket League. Let's stream it tonight. So
For sure. COD is on deck. I mean, we got a new they play yet tonight at 9, but a newer team, so they're going through some growing pains, but yeah. Bit of a slow start for the boys as Zin puts one bar down and out. What league are we playing? This is NACE, so it's a best of 5, first to win 3 games. It'd be nice to get some momentum at the very least.
We're down by 2.
Yeah, I mean, in the gaming world, I'm a little bit old now, but I hit SSL back in my day when I was a college player. Those days are not long gone, but...
No, absolutely not. Every time I come into the lab, I see you're playing Rocket League.
Or watching it.
Or watching it, yeah. We got Poke.
Sprays it downfield, Zen puts it in there, and...
Saved by Poke.
Yeah, Prism too on our team. He's a remote student, somebody that you haven't met yet. Back in 2020, 2021, when social media, TikTok started to get pretty big, he was a really big content creator in the Rocket League scene. Like 100,000 followers on YouTube, subscribers, whatever. So somebody that even like pro players will recognize the name Prism, just because he used to make a lot of content on TikTok, Twitch. We were lucky enough to get him here at Keiser. More of a kind of came off, I don't know if you know what a freestyler is. There we go, bar down for Prism.
Ooh. No, what's a freestyler? No, it's
basically somebody that isn't necessarily focused on winning the game. They want to do like cool tricks with the ball, you know, most like in Call of Duty, it's similar to like a trick shotter. Like they're not trying to win the game; they're just kind of create a clip.
Yeah, they want the clips. They're trying to get the clips, absolutely. Or a farming.
There we go. Ties it up, 2-2 for the boys.
Dude, back to back. That was Prism.
Prism. Denzi set it up with a good 50. No, this team actually qualified for that LAN, that Tri-City Slam LAN. This is a good litmus test for us in terms of where we are as a team. Honestly, at that tournament, it's 16 of the top teams in the country. So
wow, this team is absolutely
Prism.
3 for 3. Prism. That's a hat trick right there.
That is, and it came in a hurry too, all within the last minute of gameplay.
No, just like last time, Chaga was really putting it in the last matchup. But Prism, as I mentioned before.
Another one? No, close. Zenzi, that'll find the back of the net.
Zenzi also putting in work. He put in some serious work in the last matchup. I was very impressed with our team's performance.
Yeah, for sure. All 3 of them are more than capable of scoring. If I had to say, Zin is mostly our third man or our goalie per se. More of a defensive specialist. I think everybody on the team would agree he's the strongest in the back if he's left alone. Denzi and Prism are both playmakers. They're good on the ball. They're good in the air. High-level mechanical plays.
I've been calling Prism the pilot because I always see him in the sky. Yeah. Absolutely no. Zin for sure. At the last stream for the Tri-City Slam, we brought it back. We were almost brought it back. We got out of the tournament. We were in the loser brackets, winning it back, and Zin kept it down the whole time. Absolutely.
He can lock it down.
Really showed us his skill last week with defending.
For sure. See if the boys can hold on here as 30 seconds remain and the pressure is in our half. 80 going up the wall, limited boost here, looking to spray it mid. 15 seconds remaining as Zen gets a strong clear that'll buy us some time and some boost. Denzi with a strong 50, another strong 50. That's a big play for us to regain some pressure. Rocket League, of course, you're new to the game, but once 0 seconds hits, the game isn't over until the ball hits the ground.
That I do know.
Which you wouldn't think, like, oh, it's going to hit the ground in the next 2 seconds. But in high-level games, it might not hit the ground. I mean, I've been in games personally where it's 40 seconds and the ball's still up in the air. So
Absolutely. Even playing casual, I've seen some. Even in the last game, in the last matchup, in the last round, they kept it up. The Keiser, was it Keiser or
Fiverr?
Pfizer or something? The last matchup.
Oh yeah. Are you talking for us?
Yeah, and they yeah.
Oh, Ferris.
Ferris, that's what it was. Sorry,
Yeah.
Ferris. I couldn't remember it. Ferris, they kept it up. In one of the rounds, they kept it up for a good 5 or 6 seconds, and they almost got it back.
Yeah. Strange things have happened. Even in
Dribbling
the,
it.
the most prolific play in Rocket League history was a ball that got. It was in like the Rocket League championships for the pros. The ball was up for 15, 20 seconds. In Game 7, they tied it and went to overtime. It was. A lot of people know that play, even if they don't know Rocket League. It was all right.
So we're best of 5. Well,
game number 2 here. Keiser leads 1-0 in the series again. Best of 5. Looking to get a little stronger start here and see what they decide to do on kickoff. They're going to pinch, which is an ultra aggressive strategy. Zen handles it. This might be Again,
the kickoffs haven't been our strong suits. That's what we were definitely talking about that.
Yeah.
A minute ago and earlier in the stream.
Right. Game 2 starts off like game 1, a kickoff goal.
What could they be doing better, or any possible?
I would say it's hard to in that particular kickoff formation. They just had 2 cars were on the sides. 95% of the time in high-level Rocket League, only one is going to go. And usually the guy on the left, it's kind of known, like it's an unspoken rule, left goes. If you're on the left and you're in the front, you go.
Yeah.
They decided to pinch, so they sent both cars at the face-off. And the back guy trailed, so there's essentially nobody in net. It's kind of an all-in play. Especially the people that go for kickoff, they're using all their boosts, so they're out of the play for 5-6 seconds.
Yeah.
In other words, in short, only send one at the kickoff there. Have somebody deep, somebody cheating on the play.
But it's hard. It's hard in those direct moments to call the right play. Sometimes
it is, and if the kickoff went in our favor, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about why it was a bad play, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about the position. Now, in Rocket League, is this just a regular lobby, or is this a professional league lobby where there are random spawns, or are they in the same place?
Good question. So they the only thing it's just totally random, especially on kickoff. It's all random on where you're gonna spawn. It doesn't matter whether it's casual, pro. There's gonna be random spawn. Like when you get demoed, I'm sure you've seen a car get demoed. Like you blow somebody up, you'll either spawn on the right or left. It's just all RNG. And like in this kickoff, for example, they see one car each went after it. One guy kind of followed it up.
There he is going again.
Throws him in the air.
The F-16 out there on the attack. I love it. I love seeing them. Honestly, I love seeing all the players. They all have their own little special, unique skills that make them really work together. Now, one question I wanted to ask earlier was, what's this team's experience together like? Is this a pretty a team that's got a lot of playtime together, or?
I would say, you know, they've been together now. I started the summer of 2024. That was when Zinvez and Denzi were both freshmen at the school. So by now they have about 18 months, give or take, 19 months playing together, which on the surface seems like a long time, but some of these colleges, I mean, they've been playing together for 3 or 4 years, and maybe even more since they were in high school. Or,
Right.
to be fair, Zin and Denzi grew up together. They've been really good friends since they were 5, 6 years old, so they've been playing together for years. But a lot of that is just the doubles, not 3v3. It's 2v2 they play mostly. So I think they have grown a lot as a team, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. They're 3 ultra talented players, and I don't know if they've necessarily reached their ceiling yet as a group.
Oh, absolutely. No. The way they play amazingly, but there's always room for improvement. There's always room for practice, training.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Now, what about Chaga? How about I haven't met him either, or them either.
Yeah, it's weird because Chonga and Prism are kind of best friends, and then Zin and Denzi are best friends. So a lot of pretty close group, but Chonga's a big guy. He's like 6'5".
I heard.
Yeah. What else? He fun fact. You remember Ninja in Fortnite? Streamer Ninja.
Yeah.
Big. I mean, Ninja was huge during Fortnite. I mean, he still is famous. Chonga killed him in Fortnite during Pride Fortnite. So Chonga clipped that on YouTube. It got like over 1 million views, and
So Chonga's the man.
yeah, Chonga killed him.
He put in work in that last matchup.
Yeah, he's been here. I think this is his 3rd year as a student. Actually, he just got accepted for a master's program, so he'll be with us for
Wow.
another 2 years, that's great. I mean, it's all 4 of these guys. I mean, are very high level, and it's hard as a coach to say which 3 are we going with tonight, because they're all 4 deserving of being on the field. They all work hard. They're all good teammates. It'd be nice if I didn't like one of them, where it's like, okay, this guy's sitting tonight, but that's just not the case.
What's the usual deciding factor? Is it random? Is it up to the players? Is it...
I'd say we have the most continuity with these 3. I would say these 3 have kind of been in the high levels games the most, and quite frankly, when I got here, these 3 were better than Chonga. But over the course of the last year and a half, Chonga's really been putting in a lot of work. He's been getting better. The only thing that works against Chonga is he's 26, which in gaming, and especially Rocket League, I'd say you peak from 15 to 20. And, you know, as soon as you get to that late 20s, your reaction slows down, your brain doesn't work as fast. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but it really does. Your reactions just aren't as fast as some of these young kids.
Especially in this game, it's
Yeah.
hyper. Zin was over here in the first matchup, and he was just everything.
Oh, yeah.
Announcing at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and he was doing fantastic. And I'm like,
Okay, so they scored a goal.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you're a casual, you haven't really played this game. It looks like, oh, okay, flying cars, soccer. It looks, to do what these guys are doing, like in the air, controlling the ball. It's like, okay, that can't be that difficult. But to do
it's insanely hard.
It's
oh my
insanely
god,
hard.
I suck
I
at
mean,
it.
a minimum to do this stuff in the air, I'm not even exaggerating, like 1,000 hours into the game. So every day for a year for 3 hours, and you might be able to do some of that stuff. Very little, probably. That's why I've always been drawn to Rocket League too. I love games that you can keep getting better and better. I mean, like, the skill ceiling is incredible. I mean, even the pros, they haven't gotten, you know, and how the game's evolved too is, like I said, I mean, even some pros like Squishy, he's one of the main pros. He just retired, but I think he said he's got 20,000 hours on the game, which is, I mean, granted, it's been out for 11 years now, but 20,000 hours. It's kind of sickening. I mean, he's making money.
But
It's
that's
his
your
career.
job. That's
right.
your job.
Yeah.
That's like to become a professional chef. I think you need like 10,000 hours at the stove, at the grill, at the range. So I put that into consideration.
Yeah.
And not only just to be a professional, but be so well that you're
Right.
being
A master of your craft.
A master of your
That's
craft.
kind of what I mean, I've heard it in rap songs. I've heard it in, stoic quotes. Takes 10,000 hours to master something. truly master it. I don't know if there's any credibility to that, but certainly is for this game. As we move into game number 3, Conestoga 1, Keiser 1 in a pivotal. Game 3 is usually the always most important game of the series. Definitely a swing game. As Prism goes up to put this to the side, then Zinbez will pick it up. And even I played Rocket League, college Rocket League. I think my last year was in 2022. But then, I mean, if you had 3 guys that were the top rank, if you had 3 guys that were supersonic legends like these guys, you'd be top 5 in the country.
Yeah.
But now the top 15 teams in Collegiate Rocket League, they have pros, they have former pros, they have just tons of people coming over from Europe to get free American school and often cases free housing just to play video games. So the landscape of Collegiate Rocket League over the course of the last 2, 3, 4 years is dramatically different. And honestly, in a lot of cases, resembles pro play. Yeah.
It's insane. I always knew Rocket League was big, but I only really discovered over the last like 2 or 3 years how big it was, and then upon entering this broadcasting and being part of the esports team, really have I seen truly like how deep it goes.
Right. Yeah. A little slow start. It'd be nice to get some pressure in the offensive end. What about you? What do you usually play if you're just chilling at home?
So just chilling. I mostly play a lot of like survival games, but when I'm feeling competitive, it's Marvel Rivals. Okay?
Marvel Rivals.
I'm smashing in his Moonlight recently.
What role is that?
He's a duelist, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, duelist. He's got like 270. He's a damage dealer.
Yeah.
If I get cornered by a tank, I'm done for.
Sure.
But like every healers and other damage dealers, I take them out no problem.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a game I haven't dug too much into. Overwatch, Rivals. I know what's going on, but it's personally not a game that I've played a ton of. It looks like a lot of fun. Though.
It's a lot of fun, especially being a big fan of like Marvel. Like I do not like Overwatch at all.
No.
I was never big into hero shooters, but as soon as I was like, oh, I could be Marvel characters, big into it.
Yeah, it changed the game a little bit.
Changes it.
I feel like it's hard too. I mean, I like to play games with my friends. I just don't have 5 buddies that are like, oh, let's go play Rivals so we can have a team of 6, you know?
No, it's insane. I only ever play it with like 1 or 2 of my guys.
Uh-huh.
And one of them is a big crybaby. We play like 2 games. If we lose more than 2 games in a row, he quits.
Really?
Yeah, he's a big crybaby.
Yeah. I'm a competitive gamer to the core. Like, if I want to play a game at the highest level, with whether it's Madden or Rocket League or Fortnite to some extent, and I've never played on keyboard and mouse. I think for Rivals, the majority of the high-level players are on keyboard and mouse, and just for me to learn how to get good at something on keyboard and mouse would be a challenge in and of itself.
I'm right there with you. I grew up Xbox kid my whole life.
Same.
And only very recently. I've had a PC for 5 years, but very recently have I been trying to dedicate more time to mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Like as you said, Rivals. I started with controller, but I moved over to mouse and keyboard. My game has definitely upped.
Right.
But
I
with
can
Rocket
imagine.
League, this is a great controller game.
Oh, for
This
sure.
is absolutely a wonderful controller game.
There's been a pro, some high-level players here or there on keyboard and mouse, but yeah, 99% are on.
I mean, it's so smooth. Well, I mean,
There we go. Big goal, Prism.
big for Prism. Big goal for Keiser. I'm trying to test run some stuff.
Fly, Seahawks. Soar.
Fly. I'm a Seahawks. Like, what was that from the other guys? You gotta let me fly.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Oh. Here we go.
who's in that? Wahlberg?
Wahlberg
Farrell?
and Farrell.
Yeah.
Jada, don't play. Jada, don't play. I'm trying to get to the players. I'm trying to run through like things to say, silly things to say. I mentioned it to the players a little while ago, but I want to, seriously know if they want me to say something funny whenever they get a goal.
Oh, yeah.
Bring a little extra to it, make it a little bit more personal.
I like that, yeah. See if we can work it out of our own end as Prism's gonna. That's not a good touch.
Ooh, good save by Denzi.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, sometimes I'll be sitting at home just playing ranked or whatever, and once in a while I'll get into these guys' lobbies. You know, like I don't even know they're online. They'll be queuing into a game. Oh, Prism's on there. Zinvez is on the other team. You know, so.
I can't leave.
That's when you sit up in your chair and like that's my time.
The
to show
lock-in
up,
pose. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely, that's when you lock in.
All right, 30 seconds remain. We're
If we can eke one in. I
we're
believe
in
in
a
it.
really tough spot here with low boost. It's gonna take a couple consecutive touches to relieve some of this pressure. Prism with a good 50. Where's Zin? Not there. Throw a low boost in the back. Prism. This could be interesting here. Goes for the flip reset pop. Clears it away. Zinbez is going to need to not have done well with it. He's going to chunk. He's going to put that down. 2-1 Conestoga.
Our boys are fighting. They're fighting hard, but I
Yeah.
mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're really pushing. The other Conestoga is really pushing it down.
They are,
They're-
yeah.
They're keeping it down on our side.
I think we need to just get a good start. You know, not concede. It would be a blessing to just score one off kickoff, but to start, give them a 1-0 lead off the opening kickoff. It makes it really tough against a good team. Grab water.
Absolutely, yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, we are sponsored by something. I don't remember what, but we are sponsored. Thank you to the sponsors.
We are back. Oh, no kickoff goal yet. Oh, did I speak too close? And then this weekend we have CRL, which you're not familiar with that, obviously, but it's Collegiate Rocket League. It's a tournament that's sponsored by the creators of the game. So most of like what we do, the leagues we play in, are like NCAA type leagues, you know, where those the governing body, etc. But this tournament is traditionally the biggest and most relevant Rocket League tournament. CRL, it's put on by Epic, formerly Psyonix.
I was about to ask, is it sponsored by?
Yeah. So there's massive prize pool, massive eyes on it. I mean, their streams get a ton of viewers and a ton of. It's top 8 from every weekend. Top 8 colleges advanced. There's 3 rounds of it. So the first round was a couple weeks ago. This is tournament number 2 on Saturday, and the top 8 from obviously week 1 made it to the league play portion of it, but. So only 24, 8 each round of 3, so 24 teams total. Which, hey, there's a 10% chance we make a run and get in the top 8 this weekend or the following weekend. I mean, but it's not nothing, you know. There's a lot of schools that don't have a prayer to win that or to compete in that.
No,
type
that's
of
no,
tournament, so.
absolutely. I mean, judging by this team's skill and like how you know how many other teams I've seen so far of them
Right.
playing where they're sort of equal, where they're head to head and they're fighting. You know, they're like even in the last matchup, there was one game where they steamrolled them. Yeah, 62.
Exactly.
62, but the rest of the game they fought for it. you know,
Exactly.
They
2-1.
fought.
What's up, Drew?
Is that
Down
right?
2-1, best of 5. There's some pressure mounts for Keiser here. Might have a couple good looks here, and there's one.
Oh, Prism putting that ball in the goal. That's what we want to see here. I
Yes,
don't know
sir.
my special catchphrase here, Coach, but I like to see they put the ball in the goal.
Ball
That's
in
what
the
I'm
goal.
here
Yeah,
for.
I don't mind that either. We're gonna need one more of those to win this game at least. Hard kickoff. I hate that kickoff. Chunk advances it, gets a reset, fakes. Zinbez clears that and follows it up. Hope to follow it again. The Prism jumps in there. Then plays it off backboard. To a casual viewer, does this game look totally random as far as
No,
where the
no,
ball
you
going?
no, I know, like, so I don't know how to call it out, but I can tell that they're trying to get it. I
Yeah.
can tell where they're trying to put it. I can tell they're trying to set each other up.
Yeah. It's a lot. I'd say at a high level like this, it's just a ton about boost control. Not even where the ball's at. Like sometimes the ball might be like we're defending, but all three of us have boosts and the other team doesn't, and like it's advantage us.
Yeah, controlling the boosts, I could definitely see being
Right.
a huge.
Yeah. You can kind of tell like that last sequence when I called out we're gonna get some good looks. Like we had the ball in their half for a while. We stole their big alpha boosts on the sides. That's just how the game is played. Is a lot of them. Nice job.
Prism!
Gosh, Prism has just been a goal scoring
Prism! Goal scoring machine. Got a couple heat seekers locked onto it and said, engage. The fighter pilot out here.
Prism's great graphic design too. I don't know if you've checked out our Instagram, but a lot of nice index.
Zin!
Looks like we may have a game 5 after all. I don't want to speak too soon. But Prism's great at graphic design too. I mentioned he was a content creator, streamer, but like a lot of the graphics we make for the Rocket League team, that's his work. He does a talented guy. Another favorable kickoff as Zinbez puts it in.
Zin, 2 for 2. Let's go.
Walmart Drake.
I was our very own Walmart Drake. Putting in the work.
No braids tonight.
said buy one, get one.
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry. I got a special deal for you on these hands. Buy one, get one free. Denzi!
This is what I was talking about. Just win the kickoff. Just win the kickoff. Get it to go in their half and let our cheater do the work. What happened? 3 consecutive goals for us off kickoff.
No, absolutely. Controlling it from the start is a huge, as we just saw 3 times in a row.
In high-level Rocket League, off kickoff, all right, I'm going to try to go next level here.
Okay.
So you have one guy going for kickoff. You have one guy, like, following it up for any immediate, like, if the ball stalls, etc., etc. You have one guy, like, your last guy is getting boost in the back. One of those corner boosts, the 100 boosts. A lot of high-level players have the guy going for kickoff, intentionally lose it to our guy in the back getting boost. And they can pop it up and blah, blah, blah. They can fly, they can control it, they can do whatever. And that's something we've done the majority of our time, is try to lose our kickoffs to our teammate. But it backfires because that ball might stall and they end up getting a kickoff goal. So I think, like, from a strategic point of view, it's just get a good 50.
Back with Zen! So it's just, well, it's a risky play.
It's a risky play, yeah.
But you know, and every game has, every high stake competitive game has those.
Right.
But with this, it's so fast paced.
Exactly.
A single risky play could cost you the entire game.
Right.
And you don't even realize it until it's.
Especially, yeah, it's just good to see.
Like these guys have been, you know, we've been head to head this entire matchup. You know, we've lost a couple. We were down before this game, and now here we are.
6-1. Yeah, this might be
6-1.
our most impressive single game victory
brought
of
it
the
back.
season.
We brought it back, underdog story. Absolute underdog story here, but we brought it back, as you said, because we were controlling those kickoffs.
Yeah, 100%. That's good to see. Yeah, this Conestoga team is no joke either.
I like that word, Conestoga.
Condors.
Ooh.
All right, game 5 it is.
We don't have sound effects, but I got.
3 goals for Zinvez. Russell Westbrook, 3-3-3-3. Wednesday coming in. He asked me if I was going to be here. I said, yeah. message. All right, game 5, the deciding game 5. Both teams 2-2.
Ooh, I can feel it. It's heating up in here.
It is heating
I already took off my jacket.
up. See what happens on the opening kickoff. Denzi tries to win and does so. We get the boost. Keiser will have the early pressure. Mistouch from Denzi. Prism there to follow it up. This might be an opportunity for Zinvez. Oh, a strong 50, but cannot get it. Denzi's still looking for boost in the back. Prism is out of boost. Nice quality 50 there. The fake and the 50. No. Denzi up high. Backboard bump. No follow up there. Prism not exactly what he wanted to do there as Denzi fouls it up. Chunk will have a miss on the clear. A shot coming through, and that's Zinvez.
Zin's shining. 3 goals last game right off the bat.
Yeah, gets it started early this game too. Not known for scoring ability, but he can put the ball in the net.
Put the ball in the goal.
Important thing in this game.
And that's what we like to see. And that's why we keep him around. He's
Yeah. Another shot in for Zinvez.
Zin on fire. Man.
This team is like top 25, top 30.
No, as I said, call him Walter White because they're cooking right now.
I've been watching Narcos too. I probably shouldn't say that name in here, but
Pedro Pascal. Jesse. Denzi. Get the RV. We need a cook.
Prism up high. It's gonna go off the bar. What's going on? Was there a car AFK in the corner? Oh, there's a Rule 1 in the corner. Didn't we talk about Rule 1s last?
Yeah, we talked about.
And
We did talk about it
they-
on stream.
So the car, Zinvez, if you can see on the replay here, it's behind us. We go to AutoCam. But if two cars lock horns, like their hoods collide and they're like stalled against each other, it's kind of a gentleman's agreement that they stay locked until the next goal is scored, which makes it essentially a 2-on-2, and those two just sit there with their horns linked. I'm not a big fan. If I get Rule 1, I'm breaking it. Especially if it's advantageous for us. The other night I was playing, there was a Rule 1 right in front of the net I was defending. The ball was coming through it, and it wasn't me in Rule 1. But their guy broke the Rule 1 and hit it in as the ball's coming towards him, which was... I said in the chat, I'm like, you guys got to give us one. And they actually gave us one off the kickoff to make up for it. It is a gentleman's game.
Gentleman, except for Coach already said.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it. I'm going to call you out for doing it, but I ain't.
Uh-oh. 2-2.
They're fighting.
They're fighting. This is going to be a good opportunity for Prism as he goes up high. The Denzi with an errant touch. Might set up Zinvez. Look for a pass. Also lost his dodge. The pressure is mounting though. Two of their players looking for boosts. 80 just picked one up.
struggling to keep getting out of our end.
Yeah, I see Denzi Prism, but we're all on low boost right now. We need to
Yeah.
just buy time or a big bang or clear, one or the other. Not there. This looks good.
Oh no!
Blue bump.
No! Oh,
Prism.
Prism!
Fake.
Oh, Zin!
That's high. Another shot coming through. Jeez. Ah.
With a little under a minute and a half left, can we bring it back?
I hate being beat near bar here in this situation. I can't cover the hole net.
SOCKS.
Oh wow. Now he got faked out of his shoes there. Who was that? Prism.
They just snuck that right in. He just went, oh, I'm just gonna tapped it in.
That's off kickoff. Everything is. You know he doesn't have boost there. Why? I just don't know why he died, but.
Here we got Coach. Usually he's on his own. He's at his own station watching it, talking about the game. Mumbling. Woo! Zin shining to that. Oh.
Another conceding, and this has gotten ugly quick. 5 straight goals for Conestoga.
They had to bring it. We
That was a triple commit. You know, a double commit in Rocket League is bad. A triple commit is, it's another level of. Sometimes it'll happen in net. Everybody's low boost. They think they're the only one that can get it, and that's what happened. But it's never a good sign. Stranger things have happened, though.
I mean, we brought it back in an instant in the last game. Let's bring it back now.
Yeah. Conestoga still has it in our end, and 80 will control this to his own half. Well, yeah, boo. Part of the game where you're trying to be super offensive, you need goals. Sometimes you're gonna concede ones.
I mean, the age-old saying, the best offense is a good defense, unless the other team also has an extremely good offense.
True.
And that's what we're seeing here. They're aggressive. They're getting off on
Right.
the kick starts, the takeaways.
Yeah. That's what I've kind of told our guys. I mean, we get up to a 2-0 lead early in this game. You know, I think there's 3-4 minutes left. Keep the pressure on. So, like you said, sometimes the best defense is good offense. You're pressuring them. Sometimes, like in football, you get up by 20 points. Oh, let's play prevent defense. The other team goes right down the field, you know, can do whatever they want. So, not saying that's what happened this game, but we've had a tendency, hey, we get up a couple goals. Let's just not let them score. But the game's long, you know. There's a lot of things that can happen. So,
Yeah, lots of games.
yeah.
The more games go on, the more stress you. I mean, this is a high-level game. I mean, like, I don't know. When we booted it up, the first stream, I booted it up with my homie just to get back into the game, and so I could do a little bit of better commentary.
Right.
We played it for an hour. I had to take a 3-hour nap.
Did you?
I was exhausted. I mean, granted, we were at classes for the day, but still, I was
Yeah.
like, dude.
You don't
Yeah.
realize when you're competitive gaming and you're really like focused. I mean, it takes a lot out of you, man.
It
It
takes
does.
a lot.
It's a lot of brain power. You get tired, and let's see if we can get one of the guys over here for a quick word on the match. Brian, you want to come over here? See what Zinvez has to say about. All right, you're gonna have to bring it in for the real thing, so the mic can pick up your voice. But overall, good team. Conestoga, as we know, top 30, 25 team. Went down 2-1, battle back, strong game 4, won that game 6-1. That might be our single best win of the season in a singular game, not a series. But then you go up 2-0 in game 5. What kind of happened there in game 5?
Honestly, probably scored the first 2 goals, but it was like after that it was just some miscoms and
Yeah.
a couple things just didn't really go our way, which ended up with them piling on. By the time we start piling on, it's really hard to fight back with the momentum.
For sure. It's such a momentum base. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's good. It's good. Oh, there we go.
There we go. We're here. We're here. What's up,
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Now we're here, chat. So I know sometimes one thing we've talked about as a team is you go up 2-0, and it is a deciding game, any game nonetheless. But like we said over here, sometimes the best defense is good offense. What were the comms when you go up 2-0? Was it, hey, let's not concede, let's keep the pressure on?
No, honestly, we didn't want to throw, because I feel like typically when we go up 2-0 in a game, we throw a lot of caution in the wind.
Right.
And it ends up kind of boxing us in our own half, and ends up letting them get offensive opportunities that they typically wouldn't have if we tried to play like normally.
Right.
So I'd say it wasn't like we were playing not to concede, or it's not like we were playing to score. Just like kind of trying to play like neutral, more like midfield.
Yeah.
Like I said, I honestly, with the heat of the moment and the adrenaline, I forgot how the first 2 goals went in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like I need to watch it back.
Right, for sure. Yeah. No, and something we talked about extensively. Game 1, we started game 1 off, kickoff goal for them. Game 2, kickoff goal, opening kickoff. I talked about how I've always said you just win the kickoffs. Then game 4, you guys had 2 back-to-back kickoff goals. Somebody, Prism, I think, had a kickoff goal. So it's good to see just winning kickoffs. I think it relieves a lot of pressure and gives you some easy ones.
I think it was less so us like winning the kickoff, but realizing the kickoff that they were using. I realized what they were using, and we were able to counter it, and it literally gave us a goal in that game 3 there.
Right. Well, at least from my standpoint, we haven't had the strongest start. The game like this, I think, in a loss, it's hard to be prideful after a loss, but there was a lot of good things to take away after tonight. Do you kind of see it the same way?
Yeah, I see it the same way. Like this loss, our loss to, we played against Akron Gold last week. Bunch of 1-goal games with them. They're like a top 15, 20 team in the country. Like Bruin Parker's B team lost in game 5 to them as well. I mean, we're getting there. We're ramping up for sure.
Right.
Just like trying to find our footing.
Right.
Which, it feels like we have our feet planted. We just really need to keep them in the sand there.
Yeah. All right. Last question. It's the Roback question. It's no ads. Last question. CRL this weekend, like I was telling Ross, he's just getting into Rocket League. Probably the biggest tournament, most notoriety for any singular tournament. What are kind of the expectations heading into that?
Honestly, I think this weekend we're gonna do away with like putting so much pressure and expectation on ourselves. And honestly, it's the last it possibly could be the last CRL that I play with this team. At least for the actual like league play qualifiers. I don't know if there's any more. So I think the main goal is just gonna be to have fun together, and we get some good wins. It would be really nice. It'd hype us up. But main point is do not put too much pressure on ourselves, because at the end of the day, it really is pixels on a screen. So
Right.
and we're doing it with our friends. So
Yeah.
just gonna try and have fun.
Right.
Try and pull something out the bag. See if we got any rabbits up the sleeve.
Yes, sir.
See what happens.
Yeah, just have fun with it. Not waking up early. I know you guys are not morning person. CRL starts at like 1 o'clock. No other game starts at 1. No staying up late with your woman. Getting up, maybe hitting the gym, getting after it, having a coffee, getting ready to play at 1, not just rolling out of bed at noon. Oh, scrim at noon. Let's be ready to play at 1.
Nice. Nah, yeah. I mean, well, definitely. So taking fun doesn't take away from taking it serious. I mean, we're still gonna do the normal things and do what we can to put ourselves in a position to win. But just not put so much pressure on ourselves.
For sure. Yeah. Wow, lots of things to look forward to. We're gonna try to get out to a LAN Rocket League one of these days here in the spring. Tennessee. Yeah, we'll see. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, probably next Tuesday we'll have more games on deck for Rocket League at least. So appreciate you tuning in. Any final words?
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Love.
thank you.
Fix it,
Thank
Phil. You're
you.
the goat.
Stay bony.
Fix it, Phil. You're the goat.
Go see.
All right.
Love you guys.
Go
Same time next week.
Eagles.
Go
Same
Seagulls.
time